Good morning, KBVR. This is Second String Sports on 88.7 FM. It is a beautiful, sunny, warm, rare sunny day in Corvallis right now, if I do say so myself. Feels good, though.
And we, Logan's here, Grant's here.
Feels nice outside. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, opposed to the monsoon that we've been dealing with last
it's maybe
4
felt
or
like
5 days.
Maybe even had to build an arc here. Who knows? But I feel like
the Corvallis arc.
Corvallis arc. This,
it's making this spring term transition.
A little spring term transition. I like it.
I was walking back from my my econ midterm. It started pouring so bad. I thought I was just gonna see like a little boat go by and a little kid in like floaties.
Yeah, I was.
It felt like I jumped into swimming.
Yeah,
pool.
I had to bike. I biked to class, and I was just. My shoes were soaked, my socks.
All of our listeners.
It's just not a good feeling. So I'm ready for some spring. I'm ready for some sun. Wearing some cargo shorts.
Say that again.
Gagas.
Cagos.
Cags.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Gagas.
You gonna go shirtless to campus one day?
No, but maybe some cutoffs might be. But we'll see.
I can see Logan being a cutoff class guy.
No, I probably wouldn't go to class with it.
I could see it though. You're starting
to
break.
You can see everything I do.
Yeah, I can. Because you can do it. Like, there's so many like strange things that you can do that never cease to amaze me.
I do like to show off my biceps.
Bicep boys. Anyway, what else has been happening this week? Anything big? Week 9. Seems like all the teachers are assigning all the group projects and midterms, even though finals are a couple weeks down the corner in spring break. Yep. No, they just don't want us to have fun. They just don't want us to live.
I got a paper to write this weekend. Not going to be fun.
I got a paper to write, a midterm to study for, an online midterm on Sunday.
Dang, a late midterm.
If my teacher's listening, my Amy Bourne, she said we can't use books or anything, but...
I'm just studying for finals, That's what I'm
all you have up on the horizon?
I got 2 papers and 2 finals. That's it.
When are the 2 papers due?
One's due Thursday and one's due week 11.
Yeah, that stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Group projects are the worst too. It seems like I've had 3 of those coming down to this week.
We all know Grant has sour taste when it comes to group projects.
Ugh.
He's had Twitter rants of group projects.
In college
#Grant rants if you guys want to.
And in college it's tough because you don't know anybody.
It's so true.
Grant
you just
rants.
assign with
Grant rants. Grant rants.
Yeah. Continue.
So yeah. Today's actually going to be an hour of Logan singing and freestyling.
It's so true, though. It totally depends. Like, if you get a group that you know is going to work, or if you get one of those groups, there's always that classic kid that goes, I don't know when I can meet.
Greg.
Yeah.
Shout out Greg.
Shout out a kid we had last term named Greg.
He's probably listening.
Greg, you up this early? We're not going to say what you're doing, but you're doing something illegal. I know that. Moving on from the group project discussion. Week 9, I don't know. It seems like with spring term winding up, the sports are winding down.
We've cruised.
This term has gone by extremely fast, I feel like.
Yep, it has.
With all the snow and everything.
I'm so ready for next term.
I know, right?
4-day weekends next term for me. Oh, kill him.
I hate you. That's wait, so Mondays and Fridays off?
Mondays, Fridays off, only 1 class Wednesday.
Dang.
So
that's impressive.
You have like a 4.5 day weekend.
That's very impressive.
When's the 1 class?
10.
So yeah, he's done by his week is done by Wednesday at 11.
That's impressive.
He'll be like, "What do you guys want to do?" Oh, I got a class tomorrow. He's like, "Oh, I don't."
I'll just be cooling. Swim. I'm taking a swimming class. Shout out swimming 1.
#Grant Phelps.
I'm wearing a Speedo.
You are?
No.
Why not, though? It could be liberating and freeing.
No. I'm not Connor.
You're going to at least wear a cap, right?
No, I'm good. Just get a haircut.
Goggles?
Get a buzz?
I'm wearing goggles for sure.
You can get buzzed?
No, not buzzed.
Oh, great. Come on.
I never go buzzed.
Neither do I. I hate it. Makes me feel like a bear baby.
Now, Jake, please tell everyone here what your little event was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so, long story short, I had an audition in Portland that I had to make by 4 o'clock. So, I left my accounting class early. I told my teacher that I had an advising meeting. So she's like, oh, yeah, you can leave early. So I was like, yeah, I have to make my advising meeting. So I bolt out of that class about 20 minutes early.
Jake Lyon,
Get picked up by my uncle around 2:15. Make it to Portland. The audition is at 4. I get to the audition. It's for an Intel commercial, which the script really didn't make too much sense because, I don't know what they're trying to promote. It was like some tablet or something like that. But I played a nerd named Brian, and I channeled the emotional distress and feeling of one of our dear friends, Connor, who, let's just say, could resemble that. So yeah, I had to play a very...
Can you give us a line?
Hi, I'm Brian.
Pure magic.
So yeah, I did the audition. It kind of took forever. I had to interact with some other girl who was like supposedly another Intel worker. She was a very fine actress, of the older variety. Graduated college 4 years ago. I was supposed to be the same age as her, so I kept the beard. But I zoomed through that audition and then had to make it back to Corvallis in time for the Beaver Sports Show last night on TV. And then I'm here. So I'm just jet setting the world, doing big things. Rushing around. If only I had a limo or a Maybach like Rick Ross. Oh, mastermind. Hey, and if I would have had time, I maybe would have gone out and mobbed with YG last night. I don't know if any of our listeners, considering some of our listeners are probably of the older variety, maybe heading to work. I'm sure you don't know what YG is. Stands for Young Gangsta, and he is a rapper who performed in Corvallis last night.
Yeah, YG's just a sideshow to Mike Posner for a couple months down the road.
Yeah, if you guys have heard, Mike Posner is the new, well, it was Flat Tail last year, but it's Damn Jam 2014 this year, and he's the headliner. May 31st, free in the MU, so come out and get turned. Maybe Mike Posner on the show, maybe talking some Detroit sports.
Maybe brings Big Sean.
I do it.
I'd probably faint, hit my head on the desk, and have to be taken to the hospital for head trauma if that happened.
Big Sean
I
in
cannot
second string
handle Big
studio.
What would we even
What's
say?
up, players?
Yeah, Grant, pretend to be Big Sean.
Boy.
What would Big Sean say?
Just chilling. Just came back from South Africa. He did. He did. Check his Instagram feed. You think I just made that up out of the blue?
All right, I believe you. Just seemed random. Then Mike Posner would be like, "Hi, I'm Mike Posner."
Sound like Herbert from Family Guy.
Herbert. Good times. Friday in the studio. We're living life. We're enjoying it. We're doing our thing. 8 minutes in, second string sports. No, not too much sports, but if you have something specific you want us to debate, get into it. Our Twitter, at second string KBVR, or all our personal Twitters. Just hashtag second string sports, and we'll try to find your tweet if you have a Twitter or know what Twitter is or know how to use the internet for our older audience.
Let's jump into a little college hoops.
College hoops, I like it.
Number 3 Arizona came to Corvallis.
That was very exciting game.
I mean, we had the lead at half. Oh no, we didn't. Just kidding.
We were down by 3.
Close
at half.
enough.
Close enough.
But
To Arizona,
We were leading in the.
down by 3 feels like a lead,
Yeah. What?
honestly.
Okay, so ultimately, people who don't know what happened,
We lost the game for
we
ourselves.
lost the game pretty much, and we pretty much shot ourselves in the foot.
Basketball players, young people out there, maybe high school, middle school sports. There's a little fundamental to basketball called the free throw.
Free throws and turnovers.
And, if you want to compete at a higher level, your free throws got to be consistent. And a lot of games, it comes down to the free throws.
Yep.
And that's what happened,
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that Arizona went 19 for 30 and we went 16 for 29. So it's not like I mean, both teams are doing terrible on
Yeah.
the free throws, but yeah, I think turnovers were the big thing because we had 9 more turnovers, and a lot of those were in the second half. Like Roberto had a few down the stretch. Hollis had one.
There was a couple of plays where we pretty
Just
much
like-
just handed them the ball.
Like the final
We
5
just gave it
minutes.
to 'em.
And like, why do we always slow down the tempo in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I know.
That totally disrupts everything. It's like, I know we want to like set the rhythm and like control the game, but we can't just like stall. I mean,
Yeah,
it's no way to play.
yeah. No, Arizona, played like they needed the win, and they did.
Their shooters killed us. Aaron
I
Gordon
know.
only had 8.
Yeah, they had how many threes? They had so many threes. I felt like
they had
destroyed us.
7 threes.
I feel like we probably had like six, at least.
We had
6 or
5.
Hollis
yeah.
alone with those 2 back-to-backs.
Yeah,
We had
that was
5
clutch.
Roberto had one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roberto missed some free throws down the stretch, and
Clutch. We
you
missed
could,
8
you could
free
see how
throws
mad
in
he
the
was.
second half. You could tell because he knew if we would have made those free throws, we would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you can't predict the outcome of a game, but
Well,
I think I don't know.
I don't think I've said it here, but I think right now, even if we win Arizona State, I think we've clinched 10th seed. I'm pretty positive we have. And the thing about the 10th seed, we
you've
want
been saying this.
we want the 10th seed. We do not want the 8 or 9 seed. The 8 or 9 seed in the Pac-12 tournament, the next round would play Arizona. And I know you have to beat the best to be the best, but if you want an easier path, like what we're going to
You
need
need to build a little momentum
to
first.
get to the Pac-12 tournament, and I think if we would win the first round, whoever would it be, the second round would most likely be UCLA.
We could take them.
And we beat UCLA, and we played a fantastic first half against them the other day in UCLA, but. We just kind of, we've just been faltering
So
here.
you're
in the
liking
second
our
half.
chances against UCLA in the Pac-12 tourney?
I like and for us too. Even if we don't win the Pac-12 tournament,
Yeah. NIT may be on the horizon.
yeah,
Which I mean isn't a total loss because then we might have some Corvallis
yeah,
games.
we need to because right now we're 15 and 14. We need to we need to win a couple games, get it above 500, and then now it will look more impressive for NIT, and. We'll see what goes from there. That would be really exciting if we did get a couple home games for NIT, but I think home games might be a stretch, but that'd be really cool.
How many teams make it to NIT?
I think it's 16, isn't it?
I think so.
Are we like top 80 in the whole college basketball?
I've been watching some, Pac-12 network, and they've been saying, we win a couple games, Oregon State could sneak in there.
Because first, 60 go to the NCAA tournament?
64,
64, so we'd have to be definitely top 80 to make NIT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why we need.
I think we could.
We need to win a couple games in the Pac-12, so that'll be key.
Yep.
But
Yeah, how do you feel our chances of Arizona State on Saturday here in Gill? Takeable?
Arizona State has something.
They're tough.
They have something to play for. Like they're trying to
Get in the tournament.
They're trying to get in the tournament within an at-large bid.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what. I like our chances. Arizona State's a good team, but I think
We took them to OT last time.
yeah, we did. And
That was a fun game. It was.
I feel like we got some momentum going here, even though we lost last game. I think we still
It's a momentum game, even though
and
the fans were
and it's
feeling it, that was for sure.
senior night. Roberto, Devon.
I think it'll draw
Angus.
big crowd just by the fact it's a Saturday and it's
Senior
last
night,
home
yeah.
game of the season.
Yeah. So
It'll be big. We'll
It'll
have a
be
good
really
crowd.
big.
We'll have a very good crowd.
yeah, the Arizona State has that shot blocker, the gross looking shot blocker guy.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
Something Zinski or something like that.
Yeah, he looks like he's like straight out of like Austria or something.
Austria, the singer.
Yep.
Jake's girl.
What?
Austria.
Who's Austria?
Yo,
Austria?
girl. Austria.
Austria.
Oh, Austria. Yeah, Austria the singer. She's weird too.
Yeah. Go check out Jake's music video.
It's not my music video.
It's your music video. There's no other reason to look at it.
Okay. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't even remember what it was called. Don't Hurt Me Now or something by Austria. I'm creeping in the back of that music video, so you can go check me on that. Moving on. How have the Ducks been doing in basketball? I honestly haven't even checked up on them.
I feel like things have gone downhill for
even more so.
They're projected to make the tourney. They're like the top of the last
NIT?
4 in. No, NCAA.
Why?
I don't believe. I won't.
21-8, 5th in Pac-12.
I guess they have.
They've
a little bit then.
They almost beat Zona.
Oh yeah, that game was intense.
They beat UCLA.
That game went to double overtime.
That game was crazy.
UCLA game, yeah.
No,
the Zona game.
There's Arizona and. Oh no! Yeah, it was UCLA. Yeah, it was UCLA.
But yeah, they're on like a 6-game winning streak right now. But they play Arizona tomorrow at the same time as ours. 1.
Hey.
1. Well, I guess ours is at 1:30.
Go Zona.
But yeah.
If they do make the NCAA tournament, I hope that there's an earthquake right when they're taking the court, and it simultaneously shakes the arena, and they all tear their ACLs all at once.
Ooh. That's
every single player.
Okay.
It's a little morbid.
I give you props though. That was creative, Jake. Brought in earthquakes.
I'm thinking of that for the last 10 minutes
to rattle them, to tear some ACLs. That's
I know, right?
Storm the court and take out all their knees, Jake.
Oh yeah, if we want to talk about some mental vicious thinking, at the Arizona game 2 nights ago, Grant was having a few thoughts running through his mind. He was dressed up very nice. He'd come from an accounting group meeting for his club, but he was wearing some thick business shoes, and those things could fly. And he had a few moments where it ran through his mind, just chuck it at the court and take out a player or a ref.
And who planted those thoughts in my mind?
Your own conscience.
Jake is Grant's conscience.
I am.
You're in my mind.
Mastermind.
I am.
Jake's in my mind.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, how's the eyes been?
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was just tired that one day because I was like I couldn't read like paper, like words on paper. Like I can read a screen fine, but when it's like paper in front of me, it's like I don't know.
Grant was rattled.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I do. I don't know. That whole day, my eyes were just like, I couldn't read anything up close. I'm like, I need to get some reading glasses, but...
Maybe you do.
That everything, refocus.
Get some laser eye surgery.
Refocus.
I have 20/20 vision, so I don't know what's going on.
I have better than 20/20 vision.
No, you don't. Let me guess. When's the last time you've gotten your eyes checked, Logan?
Probably never.
Exactly. So he doesn't have 20/20. Let's go this weekend.
Jake's got that 10/10 vision.
No.
Yeah.
I only need glasses
5/5.
Jake is blind.
Blurry.
I only need glasses when I'm in class.
Right now, if you want
at a movie to make the picture crisp.
Tweet at us #blindYake with it, and we'll retweet the best ones we get.
Oh jeez. Blind Yake and #crazygrunt.
What? Should we talk a little sports, actually?
Yeah.
Get into some
I think that might be necessary on second string sports.
Get some little NBA. Logan, you want to talk about the Spurs? Huh?
It's not. I wouldn't. Okay, last night Spurs played the Heat. I wouldn't consider it revenge, but I would say it felt pretty good.
It wasn't even close.
It was. Yeah,
wasn't even
we
close.
Smoked the Heat. The Heat didn't even have a chance last.
Did you see LeBron's stupid excuse? Too?
Yeah,
directly after the game, he says, they said, it was a very poor shooting night on your behalf, and he says, I'm not a big fan of the sleeved Adidas jerseys.
Well, you've heard that from a lot of players, so. But
that's true.
But just don't blame a loss.
Yeah, seriously.
On it, but it was close. But
I'm just I was just checking the scores, and Clippers put up 142 points.
Oh,
on the Lakers.
That game was ridiculous. I didn't even watch. I think I watched the first quarter and I quit.
They had 44 points in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Jeez.
It wasn't even funny. Like that.
Lakers are officially in tank mode.
Yeah.
And the Clippers pretty much inadvertently said that they run LA now, which is, for now it's true.
They do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where Melo goes this offseason. There's been a lot of talk this week of Melo to Chicago, and Joakim Noah came out and tried to recruit him to come to Chicago. But What do you guys think? Where's Melo going to land this offseason? You think he resigns or you
I
think he's
You
leaving?
saw the Chicago.
He's out of New
discussion.
York.
I honestly don't know with Melo because he's always.
Because, I mean, if he stays in New York,
He's
he's
been
going to have to
so
wait
foot-
until 2016 before they can even rebuild, because 2015 is going to be the exact same year as this year. Maybe
Because
Yeah.
they don't have any draft picks.
Yeah.
and
no
they don't have
draft
no
picks,
draft
almost
picks,
no
cap
money.
room. Yeah.
So
They're in dire.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm Melo, I'm leaving. But for like me thinking of like if I'm in Melo's head, it's gonna be hard kind of for him to leave. I feel like, but
He's just like a New York
he's a
personality.
New York, yeah, he's a New
and
York
that's
guy.
like what he made such a big deal about going to New York.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go there. Like,
So does he?
And the other thing was, I was watching on SportsCenter. They were saying, if he were to go to Chicago, he would have to take a major pay cut. They would have to amnesty Boozer.
I heard it's a really long shot for him to go to Chicago.
Yeah, because they said as much as the Knicks suck right now, they said talking to people in Melo's camp, he can't. He's a greedy guy. He can't leave that $35 million.
And trying to think of like other places he would actually go.
yeah.
He can't fit in that many places.
I know.
I mean, he could fit in Chicago, but
But even that, Derrick Rose dribbles so
seriously,
much and
Derrick Rose,
kind of hawks the ball, honestly.
which is what Melo does too. So it's like, how would that even? Yeah. I mean, he would be good. He probably wants to go work with Thibodeau, but
Yeah.
What if the picture
yeah. What?
picture this big three, maybe in L.A.
Clippers
No,
or Lakers?
Lakers. I could see it like L.A. of like they're trying to rebuild.
Yeah, Lakers.
But I can't see him doing it this year. They would have to get rid of Powell,
yeah.
and then
And Powell and Melo and Kobe just wouldn't work. I don't
like the
think.
big three in LA would be like Kyrie, Melo, and Love.
If they, yeah,
true.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but I hope the Lakers suck for more years to come.
Yeah.
That'd be
Many
hilarious.
more,
too.
a couple more years at least.
It's just really
Give us
funny.
a few more.
a few of the glory years.
It's just hilarious.
We like to relish in this.
Last night's Clippers Lakers game was just a beat. It probably felt good for a lot of Clipper fans and the Clipper
Oh yeah,
players.
it's like a ceremonial thing.
Yeah, it's just like for all the years the Lakers have been the big brother almost in LA and the better teams, and
Yeah.
just like, you know what, we're gonna take all of our anger out and smash you.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna take a quick PSA break after that Logan meltdown, and then we got a live tweet here from our friend Wilson, who's requesting us to talk about Brandon Cooks and where we think he'll show up in the NFL draft coming up next. A little draft preview, and then end it out with some more NBA talk. This is Second String Sports on 88.7 FM. Stay tuned.
Citizens of America, this is a message from feedthepig.org. Americans spent more money than they earned in 2005. This is the first negative savings rate in the U.S. since the Great Depression. America, we must start feeding the pig. On the 1st and the 15th, we must pay ourselves before we pay anyone or anything. We must make a budget. Even consider cutting up a credit card. Log on to feedthepig.org today. Find the benefits of saving for every stage of life. Brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And we're back. What's good? What's good? Sonny once again talking some sports.
Talking some NFL
draft, some 2014 draft action. So by request, live tweet the show, hashtag Second String Sports if you want to throw your opinions in the tank. Come on, throw down with us, throw on the boxing gloves, debate some sports. Anyway.
B. Cooks.
B. Cooks.
Oregon State's very own B. Cooks.
Probably one of the most anticipated players that Oregon State has had in the draft since Steven Jackson, I would say.
Especially because his combine. He showed out at the combine.
His combine, he turned up. Let's be honest. He went full LeBron mode on that combine. And then D'Anthony was at home, smoking, eating Cheetos.
Playing with his
people.
lizard named Gucci.
Playing with his lizard. And then he shows up to the combine. D'Anthony, you want to run the 40? You're supposed to be one of the fastest people here.
4 or 5.
Bro. I can't speak English, bro.
Lil Wayne in studio.
Seriously, though, D'Anthony can't really speak English.
But anyways.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. B. Cooks. Ran the fastest 40 there. Set the record on the 60-yard shuttle.
He's going first round.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt he's going first round.
Before the combine, people were thinking maybe early second, late second, but no.
No.
It's for sure first.
No, he's going first. Where
Where do you guys see, though? I've been seeing I mean, you can't really. You have to take it with a grain of salt. But there's been a million different articles on where he's projected to go. I've seen one that says he'd fit in with the 49ers, which as much as I hate the 49ers, he would definitely fit there.
Yeah. So the last 7 teams in the draft is
I imagine also Cooks would love to go to the 49ers as well. Stay in California. He's from California.
Right. His parents would be able to probably come out to some games.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, out of these teams, where would he? So Chargers, Browns, Saints, Panthers, Patriots, Niners, Broncos, Seahawks. That's the last.
He's not going to the Seahawks.
Last of the first round.
I think he might go. I could see Panthers.
I could see Panthers.
I think he's going to go Panthers.
They kind of have Steve Smith, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Steve Smith
because
is on his last leg.
Steve Smith is old, and you got maybe a couple more years left. Kind of mentor Brandon.
I could see
mentor Brandon.
Do you guys see Brandon Cooks being a franchise receiver for the future of a team, or an option receiver?
I see him being at least a number 2 receiver throughout his NFL career.
You really think he could make?
Because think about it.
He'll be like a Wes Welker.
He's big.
Slot guy.
Yeah, slot guy. And
look at what Wes Welker's done with his career.
You just need to get the right quarterback.
Unbelievable.
And think of Cam, maybe even Panther situation.
Yeah, I would love that.
A Cam Newton and
I would buy a Brandon Cooks Panthers jersey. Straight up.
Oh yeah,
if he goes to the Browns, then no.
Oh,
that's what this CBS Sports mock draft has him going to
Mike Powelson, me and
Browns.
Logan's other roommate, big Browns fan. I know he'd be.
They're projecting that they would take Johnny Football and then Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Well,
Johnny and Brandon.
As a Chiefs fan,
that'd be very weird.
As a Chiefs fan, I've seen a couple mocks where I've seen Marquise Lee.
Not going to the Chiefs, Logan.
I've seen Marquise Lee go to the Chiefs. And it makes me think, what if they have a change of heart and they want to get Cooks? Who knows?
I'd rather have Cooks over Marquise Lee any day.
23rd.
Yeah.
Chiefs are 23rd. Yeah, this one has
Chiefs are smart.
Marquise Lee, too.
And Chiefs have Dwayne Bowe, and who's their other wide receiver?
Don't they have
I don't know. He's probably
They have Dexter McCluster.
Probably arrested somewhere.
Cluster, Avery, Donnie Avery.
Yeah, I know. But
they have some slot guys.
Donnie Avery is he's not going to be a guy that's going to be for the future.
If Cooks went to the Chiefs, would you be getting a Cooks jersey?
No doubt.
If he goes...
No doubt.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. If he goes to the Panthers, I'm getting one for sure.
What if he goes to the Ravens?
Dude, if he goes to the Ravens are at 20th, so I don't know if they'll reach that much, but
that's true.
Possibly.
And the Ravens have Torrey Smith.
Yeah, but he's more of a big outside guy. They don't really. Actually, that'd be a good fit. I mean, they don't really have any speed wide receivers. Torrey's kind of a deep ball type guy, but not really a speed under the middle.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you can't go wrong with the speed.
Yeah,
it's true.
So, Chiefs are definitely getting a wideout or some sort of offensive player though. So
yeah,
I just find it hilarious how all the draft analysts were saying going into the draft they were questioning Cooks's pure speed. They said that was their one issue with him before the combine.
Nope.
Where do you think Sammy Watkins is gonna go? 4th?
Sammy Watkins is probably
3rd.
Nah, I'll give top 10.
Let's see.
Here's the wild card that not many people are anticipating. A last-minute quarterback snag. Where do you think A.J. McCarron's going to land? He's literally been in almost no discussion.
Maybe he's third. He's third.
Yeah, he's third round.
Third, fourth rounder.
There's just so many better players than him.
I know.
Yeah.
This draft is so unbelievably stacked.
I'm calling it right now. My bold prediction. We can rewind the tapes here.
Yeah.
When it comes to draft time, but Blake Bortles is going to be the number 1 overall pick.
Whoa.
I mean,
no.
That's what a lot of people are actually saying.
That is crazy. I don't think he's. No. I've seen a lot of people picking that, but I just don't see it.
I don't here's the thing.
Yeah, make your case.
Texans need a quarterback.
He has the size. Right? Yep.
Manziel's small. And
I still think their fans will kill them if they pass on
Blake Bortles is more of a pro style.
And Teddy Bridgewater, I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is going to be a good quarterback in the NFL.
Mm-mm.
That's my opinion. I feel like he's going to be one of those quarterbacks who's just going to fall. So whoever drafts him, I feel sorry for you.
The Chiefs.
No, they probably won't. And Blake Bortles is the more NFL style type of quarterback.
Yeah.
They need excitement, though. They need to sell tickets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Johnny.
Any of the top 5 teams could take Johnny Football, honestly.
I don't know if anyone else saw his or the Bleacher Report, but he had they had questions about his side piece, his girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend now?
It's some student at Central Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Manziel's girlfriend's at Central
The
Florida.
scouts were asking about
Bortles.
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Why?
They're like, I don't know.
She a fine blonde?
Yeah. Nice call, Jake.
I called it.
Yeah. That's it.
So, yeah. But, yeah, any of the top 5 teams need a quarterback, really. So,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I feel like Manziel's going to go to the Raiders.
Manziel to the Raiders, the Browns, the Jaguars.
That'd be so funny.
Any of
I feel
these
like
teams.
Manziel's
I hope he gets banished over.
And what about Clowney? We're all forgetting about Clowney.
Oh, yeah. We're all forgetting about Clowney.
who has the second pick at St.
The
Louis,
Rams.
right? Yeah, I feel like he's going to go there.
Yeah,
Really?
this mock draft has Sammy Watkins, but, yeah, I mean, it could. And Clowney could go to the Texans, too.
I don't
who
see
knows?
Sammy Watkins going to the Rams because they just got Tavon Austin with their. I don't see that happening.
I feel like Rams will get a QB.
You think?
I
I feel like they're going to stick with
They
Sam.
said that they've committed to
Bradford.
Bradford.
Yeah, they're probably
They
gonna stick to
They
Bradford.
could snag someone just so they say they have a backup. Then he,
Nah.
pulls a Russell Wilson and takes Bradford's job. But
I see him probably. I see him
he's
getting
just
Clowney.
he's
I see
been
no doubt Clowney.
Such a disappointment.
I'll call that too. Bortles, Clowney. I'm already done.
Number 1 and number
Bortles,
2.
Clowney.
Yeah, Bortles, Clowney.
Wow.
Rams do need a, defensive identity kind of type guy.
Rams need a lot of things.
Yeah. All these teams need a lot of things, let's be honest.
Well, the Rams. I feel like they towards the end of the season they had a
They
solid
didn't
run.
do terrible.
Kellen Clemens from U of O.
Yeah, they actually didn't do that bad. I feel like even though.
They were all right.
Wait, who? I'm pretty sure they're getting this. Because this isn't their pick. This is their pick
It's from
the
the
Redskins.
Redskins.
For the RG3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not like they were totally bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
They actually have 2 top 10s.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Vikings pick and the Redskins pick.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have their own too? No.
Maybe Seahawks might need to look out for some Rams next year.
Some Rams NFC competition.
Yeah.
No, it's still going to be the Niners.
Actually, the NFC,
the Arizona's going to be a competition.
NFC West
next year. It's
is
getting way more competitive.
Yeah. Because
It
NFC
is.
West was always because Seahawks, they weren't good.
It's always
Cardinals, they were up.
Cardinals used to
but
be
then
good.
They used
like
to be
Super
good.
Bowl year, they were the dominant. And
But
then
now they've gone down. Rams have been
the
down.
Rams have literally never been in competition for like 5-6 years.
And even if you look in the past like 4 or 5 years, the 49ers have been good, but
like not like good until now.
But right after those like 5 years ago, the 49ers weren't even that good either. So
it's always been sort of like
so the past like 5
a
years,
lowly division.
yeah, NFC West is looking pretty solid.
I'm happy for some competition. It's good for the league. Speaking of which, we talk about some the new NFL jerseys. Supposed.
Yeah.
Your guys' opinions on those?
I'm not really a guy for change. I don't really like change.
Well, they didn't change the Chiefs that much, did they?
No, not really, but I don't know.
I know
When
it's one of those
really
things
changes,
where it's one of those things where it's like kind of cool, but then it's like I'm not gonna know what team is playing next year when I see the.
They're not that different.
yeah, they're
I mean, some of them are really different.
Ravens look pretty similar. Am I looking at the right jerseys? Because these all look like identical to the.
yeah. Well, I don't know. If there's been a lot of, I feel like sports, like pro sports here, NFL, NBA has been.
There's been a lot of change.
They want to change a lot.
Next
of
thing you
things.
know, there's going to be the permanent short sleeve jerseys in the NBA.
So NBA also, just not to go off a little sidetrack here, but
Yeah.
they wanted to do a 4-point shot. They want
that was debunked pretty quick though.
Yeah, but-
the commish said we were never considering that. Thankfully, I would have been. So
They want to
pissed.
put logos on jerseys.
That will happen.
So the ones that you
saw.
saw were that was just some random designer doing it. It wasn't official at all. I don't think these are official because
You sure?
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. I guess
That's
we'll have
true.
to wait.
I guess I haven't really seen anything on SportsCenter about it. So
well, I saw like Bleacher Report.
Yeah, but it says designer Jesse Alcar decided to make slight adjustments.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
So-
Those aren't real.
Yeah, I don't think they're real.
Sorry for misleading you. We just lied to our fan base. Sorry. They might be being changed though. So
Who knows?
Yeah, but
I'm glad we're not gonna have to see the Oregon Eagles next year.
But one
Oh,
thing,
yeah, me too.
just get back on the NBA right here. One thing that did interest me was the rescheduling of the playoffs.
Explain.
So it's almost get rid of total Eastern and Western Conference. Who cares about Eastern and Western Conference because the East
Just top 16.
Just
make it a top 16 teams and make it like an NCAA tournament. I think that would be way more.
And they would make the East like try harder.
Yeah, because think about it.
They know they're getting these spots. Like
say okay,
the poor Bucks would never.
Who's on the borderline for the West right now?
Borderline?
Memphis, Minnesota, Denver.
Exactly. Like Memphis. Like
Memphis is solid.
Would you rather see a Memphis team who's not in the playoff
or Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah, Memphis.
Yeah, see,
Atlanta Hawks have one of the trashiest fan bases I've ever seen.
Even though it's like Eastern Western Conference, I feel like it would be weird to get rid of, but for the NBA to make it better.
And really, it wouldn't be that much of a change. Only the Bobcats and the Hawks wouldn't be making it. I mean, because other teams have,
which no one cares about.
Yeah. Exactly.
It would be good.
Replace the Bobcats and the Hawks with the Timberwolves.
I think it would make it really exciting.
You got to think that it's probably something they're considering because the East is bad for the league right now. Like ratings wise,
really bad.
Nobody's gonna watch that first round matchup with the Heat or Pacers and the Hawks.
I know.
I will. I want the Hawks.
Or the Heat and the Bobcats. Nobody's going to watch that.
The Hawks shocked the world.
He just dropped, 61 on them?
Yeah. Talk about a little LeBron here.
But
we're going to end the show with some big NBA LeBron talk.
Yeah.
I got a few choices.
LeBron was complaining about the shirts, but
last night.
Yeah, but he also complained about the mask.
He just complains about everything.
He took off
drama queen.
He took off the mask in the first.
Dwight Howard 2.0.
Took off the mask in 5 minutes into the game.
Oh, just last night.
Yeah, last night's game against the Spurs, and
then his wife.
But he dropped 61 in previously.
I know. And then his wife.
He was just irritated last night.
Yeah, he was complaining a lot to the refs. The Spurs played great defense last night.
Did you hear that his wife texted him and told him to put the mask back on because
Really?
she said he would break his nose again, so he did.
Wait, he put
it back on for a little bit and then took it off again.
Yeah.
He's checking his phone during the game?
Halftime.
Oh. Yeah, he was agitated last night, I guess.
He's just, coming off that.
Blazers still holding steady. 5th spot.
Holding steady. And when we say 5th spot, we really mean like...
Anywhere top 6.
Literally, like with one game, we could be in second place.
3 through 6 or 3 through 7.
1 through 5 in the Western Conference is so unbelievably competitive. They're separated by like a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Golden State's like 5 games back from us. So
we're sitting pretty like Spurs, Clippers, Blazers, Thunder.
Most likely we're matching up with Clippers or the Rockets.
Ooh, that'd be super good.
The Rockets would be brutal.
That'd be a first round matchup.
If we get the Rockets,
the Rockets would be a brutal
That's a first round matchup.
Yeah.
That would be that would suck.
Yeah.
No.
I want the Clippers.
I want the Spurs.
So you're not gonna get us.
Hey,
Blazers have a thing for the Spurs. I don't know what it is. We just do.
Let's just dip.
It's probably because I'm here.
Dip down to
dip down to 7. Just tank. Pull a Philly. Come on.
Dip to 7th just so we can get that first round win. But we really need home court advantage in the playoffs.
I agree.
Though.
Yep.
Like that's gonna be key if we want to advance.
It's huge.
Moda's gonna be
rocking. Dirt up. Wow.
Jake's sort of getting into
I'm so happy I can't even feel my arms.
Q for L. Cause I'm being fun to get the feeling. No, nothing.
Jake freestyle.
Pharrell? I'm happy.
You need the
Just
hat.
Thinking about the playoffs makes me happy.
Finally have a team in the playoffs.
Spring term.
What if Blazers win in the same year that the Seahawks win?
Grant's got HD TV. Playoffs.
Jake, what if both your teams win? As Seahawks already won, so you're good on that one.
Yeah.
It's been a good 2014 for you.
I was telling people, like, as happy as I was, it was like sort of like
at the Seahawks, you'd be more happy for the Blazers.
Like, I'm way like, I was growing up on the Seahawks, but it wasn't as big as I was brought up on the Blazers.
Yeah.
So like, the Seahawks win compared to if the Blazers. I don't want to get ahead of myself and jinx it. Like, knock on wood.
Well, Jake has said he's gonna get a Blazer tattoo. If they win.
I've wanted one, but if the Blazers win the championship, I may I don't know. I may just start killing people.
Why do you always have to resort to killing people?
I'm just kidding. I honestly don't know what I'll do.
Shave a pinwheel in your hair.
I won't be able to think in that moment. I'll probably break down and have a stroke. Like I won't know what's good. Like what's happening in the world.
If we win a playoff series or the NBA championship?
No, not a playoff series.
I will do that for an NBA championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we win an NBA championship, I may accidentally just like jump off our balcony.
Let's shave a pinwheel in my hair.
Honest. You guys would probably do it over a playoff series.
No. Like
Yeah.
for a play,
Yeah.
I will be as.
I do it for a championship.
If we win,
Jake could do it for a playoff.
if we
series.
pass the first round of this playoffs, I'll probably be as happy as when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like I have never seen the Blazers advance in the playoffs in my lifetime.
Well,
I've only seen the Blazers in the playoffs.
2001 we did, but yeah.
Oh,
Was Sheed went to
I'm sorry, 7-year-old Yake wasn't that.
when they played the
excited.
Spurs.
Well, we played the Lakers.
Yeah.
Remember with the Shaq and we was like,
Oh, okay. And
Shaq alley-oop.
Stared at his hand.
Yeah.
That made me hate the Lakers for eternity.
Well, the Spurs played the Blazers in the Western Conference Finals in 1999, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yep.
I remember that. I was a little
5.
youngin.
Oh, yeah, you're.
We should make a bet if the
7, I was 5.
we should do some bets if the Spurs are facing.
Oh, I've
facing
said
the
that.
Blazers.
I've specifically told Logan.
We'll wait till we get
If
there.
the Spurs face the Blazers,
We're doing
in
some
the
crazy
Western Conference
bets.
Championship. Something crazy is going down. Something's going down.
All right.
Feel,
All right.
feel nervous over there?
Feel
No,
nervous?
I
Are you
don't.
sweating? Do I see a beat?
From
shaking?
From what I saw from the Spurs last night, we can make it back to the finals, no doubt.
All right. We'll see about that. You might have
But,
to get past the Blazers
you
in the
know,
Western Conference.
I'm not worried about the Blazers. I'm more worried about the Clippers and the Thunder.
Clippers are tough.
Well, Clippers are now a top 3 team in the West,
I honestly don't see the Thunder going deep.
with no doubt.
I don't see the Thunder going deep.
You don't?
I just don't see it.
They have the same team that basically they did.
Yeah, I don't know. Serge Ibaka, Russell Westbrook,
When they made it to the finals.
Durant.
I just feel something weird's going to happen with their chemistry. I don't know.
Their bench is pretty weak.
Yep. Well,
I guess we can't talk that much, but
yeah. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Myers Leonard,
Hey,
Jeremy Lamb.
respect the Mize.
Myers Leonard, if you're listening, Myers, we would humbly love for you to come on the show. We got some things to ask you about. How you do your
Myers
hair.
wouldn't even fit in the studio.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He definitely wouldn't.
His head would be through the ceiling.
Be poking through the tiles. Anyway, we're gonna take our last PSA break of the show. We're gonna come back with some more NBA talk. Finished up with a little LeBron debate. LeBron versus KD. Just feeling loose, feeling happy, feeling good. This is Second String Sports, 88.7 FM, KBVR Corvallis. Stay tuned or don't and be a loser.
Now here's a message from Alcoholics Anonymous. What I remember most is the loneliness I felt, the separation from other people. Yeah, at the end, drinking was no fun for me. Since I've started attending AA meetings, perhaps the greatest gift of all is I've become reconnected. I'm part of the universe again. I really like myself, and that's beautiful. AA has been like a miracle in my life.
AA. It works. Look us up in the phone book or check your local newspapers.
And we're back. Try to finish up the show here on a high note. Leave you with some stuff to marinate in your mind coming up next week, maybe. So you guys want to talk about finish up with some NBA LeBron debate? We didn't fully address it, but he dropped 61, his career high of all time against the Charlotte Bobcats. Impressed? Not? A lot of discussion on that.
Well,
Bobcats do have a really good defense. That's what. No, they're like 4th in defensive efficiency. Like people are saying,
What?
yeah, they are. Look it up.
what?
Look up your stats.
All the stuff I've seen is that the Charlotte's defense is
And they-
terrible.
You just think that Bobcats are terrible, but they actually have a pretty good defense.
Well, I know they haven't been that bad this year. Like
They
for Bobcats.
Everybody just associates the Bobcats with being trash, but
Well, they actually do have a solid team this year. They have Al Jefferson and
Kemba.
Kemba. And
yeah, Gilchrist.
Yeah, but Melo scored what was his 60 something?
He's 62.
Yeah. So I'm impressed by the 61. Whenever you score over 50, it's impressive.
So
Like that's 2K standards.
yeah.
You do that in 2K.
Something specific I wanted to point out was, I think it was last night against the Bobcats. Did you guys hear what Paul George did? He had 2 points
Against the Bobcats?
against the Bobcats.
That's what I'm saying.
2 points.
Wow. And then did he come out after and say that he wants to get mentored by LeBron?
Yeah, the big debate
That's
that
funny.
I've seen is, I was watching this on SportsCenter, and they were saying, I miss the old days when it was just pure competition and competitive hate between players. Like Barkley hated Shaq, Jordan hated Magic, and now it's like, I want Daddy LeBron to hold my hand and teach me how to play.
Teach me how to beat the Bobcats.
Teach me how to be good at basketball. No, Paul George.
Yeah.
Shut up and get in the gym, you lazy. Sorry, that just rubbed me the wrong way. It pisses me off when players are buddy-buddy.
Especially
like
if you're
that.
trying to be like a superstar.
If
Have
you're a
your image as
superstar, do it on your own.
You don't ask another superstar for help.
I'm sorry, that was just a pathetic statement.
MJ wouldn't ask Magic for help.
Yeah, MJ wouldn't ask Magic
Or Bird or whatever.
Bird, teach me how to shoot better in the finals. I
No.
just found it very stupid.
Competition.
What if Damian comes out and does that
The
with like
race to the top.
CP3?
So that's the thing. I can't see Damian saying that.
No.
He's such a competitive guy. Like
Yeah.
Well, I know there's been like
he
things.
needs to
where-
pull a Kendrick Lamar, man. I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's true.
Well, I know like players have like worked together, like like Tim Duncan and Roy Hibbert, like they work together in the off season, and
Yeah. Well.
but it's I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
They're sort of at different places in their career, though. I would say, like Tim Duncan's like a mentoring type person. Like LeBron and Paul George are like at the peaks, like
And,
superstars.
yeah.
Like they should be more competitive. Like I understand, like Damian worked out with defense and Gary Payton over the summer. Yeah, Gary Payton's not in the league anymore. He could give some tips on. But
wait, Hibbert was mentoring Duncan, right?
is that what he said?
Tim Duncan possibly could be the Mount Rushmore, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, when we were talking about our NBA Rushmore, you didn't put Duncan on there. Nah. On the power forward Rushmore, yeah. But
Rushmore needs to be bigger.
We should just
Top 10
they
ever.
should, they should get a huge,
we
bigger
can
mountain.
should make a second string 25 head Mount Rushmore. it just covers.
Where are we
it.
gonna carve it?
Well, there's like a group.
Grand Canyon?
There's a
We
group.
can
of-
mow it into the grass in the MU quad.
What?
I'll bring out the Grant's Mown
Hey,
Service lawn mower.
Hey, I did used to work for a professional lawn mowing business, so
So did Grant.
I had
He
my
owned
own.
one. He owned a lawn mowing company.
hey, I'm actually looking to start one up with my brother this summer. So who knows?
Do it. It's good money.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
easy.
what was your tagline? How'd you sell it to the individuals of your hood?
We'll do the work that you don't want to.
That's good. It's true.
Yeah.
How much do they pay you? Like $5 a lawn?
$10 a lawn.
Oh. How many lawns did you do per day?
What if you
Edging was an extra 10.
What if you got one that was just huge? Just like was there any
Robert
huge
Grant.
lawns?
I charge them a little bit. Or they just
He
tipped.
charges $10 for edging extra.
Dude, edging
Jeez.
takes so long. Edging takes the longest time
That's true.
out of anything.
$20 a lawn though. That's a lot.
My
Man,
lawn,
you
my
must
lawn
have
takes
made
forever.
guap.
My
It's a huge.
I
Yeah.
take forever to mow because I have to physically carry the mower up to my lawn.
to mow my lawn
Physically.
to mow my lawn at home, it takes me like at least a solid hour and a half.
It sucks.
Get a riding mower.
My mower is ghetto straight from the 60s. Like, I have to crank the thing to start it at least like 15 times and then put in some more oil. And then, like, I've accidentally ran over a rock and almost killed my brother. It legitimately. It
Shot out?
It doesn't have a guard, so it spit the rock like an inch from my brother's head and put a dent in the house. Like, it would have killed him. I've also ran over like 30 of my dog's toys. So.
And your dog once.
Whoa, that would not be good. We'd have a red lawn, a very red lawn. That made Logan shudder.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
R.I.P. buddy.
No. We should have all of our dogs meet. A second string dog show.
Let's do it.
We should do a dog show here
Macy,
at Oregon
Buddy,
State.
and
Buddy would
Rosie.
try and hump Macy.
That's true. Buddy would. Oh yeah, both your dogs.
Buddy
are
would go
girls.
wild.
Buddy gone wild. He does. He's, not to get naughty on second string, but he's neutered. But that don't stop him. That does not stop Buddy.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right. Any last minute sports topics we want to cover? Talk LeBron. Talked little Spurs Blazers. Any big games this upcoming weekend?
Honestly,
Blazers play tonight.
Honestly,
Beavers.
nothing will really get interesting until March Madness.
Yeah, all I can say is if you guys want some
Pac-12 tourney.
let's do a little sales pitch here. If you guys want some quality comedy mixed with sports, guests, and hilarity, you will tune in to the grand third season of Second String Sports Spring Term. All I can say is, it's been scientifically proven that sun improves moods. So,
And we will officially have a different time.
Yep.
Different time.
Next term, we are definitely looking,
Different
all the seasons will have ended, so definitely looking for some athletes as guests. Talk some,
Heck, even students. If you want to come on the show, just
if
let
you're
us know.
a student and you talk sports,
If you want to get a
be
little
our
radio
guest.
experience,
Be our
sit,
guest.
sit in the booth with us,
Mentor
chat
you.
it up.
let
us know.
You might feel uncomfortable with some of Logan's topics because he can get a little fiery, but
We might feed you mangoes when you walk in the door, but we...
Yep. All I can say is stay tuned. Stay tuned for spring term because, March Madness, NBA playoffs, guests,
Mike Posner, Big Sean,
Sean,
That's
Rick
the goal.
Ross, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
We'll all be appearing on the show. So yeah, that's all I can say. Next term is going to be
Yeah, and if you're a listener, thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
Yep, we do. Like honestly, if you've been listening somewhat consistently, please let us know, and we might pay you a visit.
Whoa.
We might give you a gift basket.
What do you mean? Whoa, that wasn't supposed to be weird at all.
Jay's gonna pay you a visit.
Well, it's probably like a 60-year-old dude. So
That's my point.
seriously though, yeah. If you've been a faithful listener, thank you. Thanks for joining the second string journey. You're part of the army.
Hashtag second string fam.
Yep. Hashtag second string fam. You are part of the fam. For sure. And yeah, spring term. It's gonna be on one. We're gonna be on one. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Any last minute shout outs you guys want to say in the booth? Logan's cracking up over there.
I'm still just laughing over a 60-year-old man.
All right. Anyway, wrapping it up. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, just Second String Sports. Spell out second, if you know how to spell. SECOND STRINGSPORTS.
All the shows are on YouTube.
Put all the podcasts on YouTube. Not to brag, but one of our previous shows 2 weeks ago, that was probably our best. Is
Reaching 1,000 views.
It's flirting with 1,000 views on YouTube right now. That's all I gotta say. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook. You know where to find us. Twitter @Second String KBVR. Personal Twitter @JMcGrady7.
@LT McGinnis.
Tweet me, DM me.
@GVD35.
Keep us active. We got one tweet today, so that's a good thing. Hashtag Second String Sports if you want to talk sports with us. And once again, love talking to you in the morning. Stay tuned for some more great shows. That's all I got to say. It's been a good one. Been a good Friday. I'm feeling this weekend.
I'm not. I have to write a paper.
Well, after I went too, but it's a paper. Just knock it out. Anyway, this is KBVR Corvallis 88.7 KBVR Second String Sports. Stay good. Stay thrifty. Stay sharp.
Stay clean.
Wear that sunscreen this weekend.
Wear that sunscreen. Trying to think of a last word to say, but no. Just be cool, be who you are, live your life. 100. Mastermind. Peace.